Alright, here is a game that I snapped up quite quickly when it basically appeared. And it's basically called Rogue FP. A blend of old school gameplay and new school controls. Experience a classically styled roguelike in a way you've never had before. So this is a game that came out last year, and it was on my radar, possibly to pick up at some point. Never really got around to it, but recently it's had an update to it, so I guess they're developers are basically looking for let's plays and such for this game and carry reviews. The whole idea is basically it's Rogue, but it's basically in first person, and that's its only real change, so to speak. It's still turn based. It's still all the good really goodness is just you do it, see everything in first person. AVG says hello to it. We'll see how long it loads. There we go. Alright, so here's our options. We got ourselves Novice, Fledgling, Easy, Medium, and Rogue over here. So Rogue, true relic experience, full damage, no bonus health, hidden doors, nothing identified, no additional information given to the player, and no quality of life enhancements. You will not survive. In Medium, we have damage reduced by 20%, plus 4 bonus health at start. Start with full stomach, there are no hidden doors, and 2 items of each category already identified. I have to wonder why you have hidden doors in a Rogue, differently, not the other ones. So basically, on Fledgling here, all items are identified. There's no hidden doors. The stomach is full and size is increased by 500 steps. Damage is reduced by 25%, 6 plus bonus health at start. In Novice, basically, you're 3/4 of all items are basically identified. Stomach is full size, blah blah. Easy basically has half of them already identified. I have to say that the difficulty here seems really strange. Just to throw it out there. I'm wondering why you don't have an option for all items are basically unidentified. Hidden doors are basically a thing, and it could be down to Fledgling difficulty where damage reduced by 25%. You get bonus health and stuff like that. Just for those people who want a true really experience, but want to basically eke their way basically into what's possibly difficult in the game. Let's put down Rogue. If it's difficult, but whatever. I'm here to basically show it off. So here's all your stuff we have right here: graphics, optimizations, gameplay. I like again how the volume is basically reduced. Always nice to see. Alright, so Rogue FP. We got ourselves a this sort of tutorial. Hail and well met, G player name. The Dungeons of Doom are a dangerous place, indeed, so coming to me is a good idea. First, young dungeon driver, delve versus yourself to become the controls. So here's the controls. Use your mouse or right foot to look around the dungeon. I guess it's going to be played like a controller, that's good to know. Spacebar or A on controller to attack a monster. You have to have a weapon equipped to attack, apparently. That's good to know. Left click on a mouse or to fire a ranged weapon. Okay. Press F or R1 to fire a water staff. Q or Y and control to search around for hidden passages, doors, or traps. So here's our goal, of course. For those who don't know the traditional story of, like, Rogue, basically, like, you're, joining a Fire's Guild. And basically we're going to go down to the dungeon to retrieve the Ammo of Yendor, then bring it back to the surface. That's basically the idea of, like, Rogue. Second is food. Exerting yourself in a dungeon will quickly make you hungry. If you run out of food, you better keep your eyes peeled for more lying around. The alternative is starve to death. And of course there's cursed items. Okay, so what does Dig Dungeon Classic mode do, I wonder? Alright, so how this game basically works is, like, everything as you can see is in first person. And there are sleeping enemies here. This is your inventory. Not a lot here. But at least your weapon isn't too bad and you brought some food with you. Left clicking on anything in your inventory will do the obvious action, where armor, wield, or weapon, read a scroll, eat food, and so on. But if you want to do something else, like drop a bad potion or throw a depleted wand, you can right click on the item and a menu will appear and show all the possible actions for the item. They don't all work though. I can't begin to tell you the amount of people I've seen try to eat their lair armor raw when they run out of food. It won't work. No one has a jaw that tough. Yeah, so there's my inventory. So I got myself a +1 mace. And we got ourselves a +1 ring mail. Careful now. You might think it is safe on the first floor, but you'd be wrong. One need only take a glance at the bottom end of the list of those that have ventured into the dungeons and so-called high score list to know that many die only a few feet from the entrance. Hardly enough time to nibble on their first slime mold before they meet their doom at the business end of a hobgoblin spear. So, the ways of fighting are simple. You face your enemy, and when you're close enough to attack the enemy, aim reticle will turn red. Then you press spacebar to attack. If you miss, the opponent will flash blue. If you hit, they will flash red or fall over dead. Don't feel bad if you miss, and don't feel bad if you miss a lot. Happens to the best of us. A lot of it comes down to luck, but know that if you attack a monster while it's sleeping, your first attack is much more likely to hit. Okay, so we're close enough. So, you swing and I missed the hobgoblin. Oh, not the thing coming over me. So that's a thing. So the bat basically injured me. Interesting how you can basically see me, but whatever. Oh, okay, so that guy died. Casual blow glances off you. We're down to half HP already, but whatever. Alright, wands. Magical sticks come in two varieties, wands and staves. Though in the end they both function the same, you equip it in your inventory and then point it at the monster and zap them by pressing the F key. Not all are identified when you find them though. Other than using a scroll identify wand ring, the only way to find wand does is give it a test fire. How did I pick up? Let's see here. Press Q on a controller to search the ground around you for hidden passages or traps. Press Q to reveal trap. They'll disarm it. Hold controller or R free to walk over an item without picking it up. Okay, so it says to walk over items. So you got myself a birch wand. But we can see on like the bottom, like left, the enemies there. So you can see like there's like a couple hobgoblins. Like it looks like there's a kobold. That's a fine pile of gold there. Don't feel bad about picking it up. It's not someone else's. The dungeon itself puts it there. It is real gold though, and there are piles of it every nook and cranny of this place. Dungeon delvers like us use it to amount you got there from bragging rights. If you gather up enough, you might find that you're talking for times around the world. Scroll. So we got ourselves some food, arrows, a birch wand, and a scroll. I kind of don't like the fact that this is basically a scroll window. Like, you got enough space in here, you probably should be able to, like, just have it right down. The stick swings and hits me. And I died. Rest in peace, rogue. So, we died to a snake on the first level. An attempt was made, fall victim in a dungeon. So, oh well. There's what killed me. Well, we try, I guess. Alright, this is not as, unpleasant to start with. We basically have a bat in a room and that's basically it. Why can't I hit the bat? Maybe I can't hit because I, don't have a ranged weapon or something? Some gold for my troubles. So I'll note this is very much the standard, like, experience for, like, rogue. Essentially you got, like, your floor, your gold, your health, your strength, your, armor, experience. And yes, you have a dark quarters to walk around in. Now, what's interesting here is the fact that we're not actually like moving like from square to square here. We're sort of like, moving like pixel by pixel, so to speak. Again, why can't I attack the sleeping creatures? Like, I'm definitely close enough to hit these guys, but, maybe I can only attack them if, like, they're hostile. There's a stairs, by the way. Huh. It seems like there's some sort of bug, by the way, because, I can't attack, like, the enemies here. I'm just gonna quickly click out of the game and see if, like, we can play it properly. I have to say, for a year-old game, that's not exactly the most favorable thing I can basically say about it, if it's got, like, an issue like that where you start up and then you can't attack, like, enemies. Interesting art, by the way. I can't remember, but I think they used to have it like, the enemies basically had like, ASCII designs if you want to like see like them that way, perhaps. Never clicked on base 3, but whatever, there he is. Yeah, base 3. Yeah, I can actually see like, they got their things right here, so. Let's do a quick check here, see if we can actually like change the sprites to be like, ASCII if you want. So you can actually have ASCII here. Tile art, ASCII, textures. So now everything's basically in ASCII here. I'll try to dig dungeon in a moment, but let's just like go back in here and see if it works properly. So that's the castle right here. Alright, so the plus signs are basically doors. I like how the castle's like just sort of like a dead K in the ground, but whatever. Here's a potion. So what we have here is a very devilish concoction. One mouthful could leave you blind and groping your way through the dungeon, or it could give you the ability to see monsters through walls and in the dark. If a potion is unidentified, and most are, it will need to you will need to use a scroll of identified potion to determine its true nature, or instead you could just throw caution to the wind and quaff it down to see what it does. Sometimes fortune favors the bold. So thankfully you don't need to be a wizard to have scrolls in a dungeon. You just read off whatever nonsense has been scrawled on the page and see what happens. Like most things in a dungeon, however, most scrolls are unidentified when you find them, and so you will have no idea what they will actually do until you use them. Scrolls can be identified by reading a scroll that identifies a scroll and then selecting which one you want to identify, but your scroll of identified scroll might also be unidentified. In that case, you'll just have to read whichever scrolls you pick up and hope they're helpful, because not all of them are. Interesting how the torches look on a thing here, but whatever. Let's go over here. So I'll note that one nice thing about that last run is they basically told me that there is stuff that's possibly going to appear in like these like corridors. But here's like a wall. We got a sleeping bat. I'm not really sure that's supposed to happen. It's supposed to be when you like attack a sleeping creature, you're supposed to get hit, right? That's what it said. And that's what I suspect would happen, but apparently when we attack them, we're sometimes missing like sleeping critters. And yes, there's hidden passages. Interesting sort of like display here, by the way. I probably recommend basically if like you have a scrolling type of thing here, it should have like some sort of indication. There's like stuff at the end here that you can basically read. But whatever. There goes the bat. Slime mold. Now these might look great, but believe me, dungeon delvers have been living off these things for decades. A slime mold has everything the body needs. It's the ultimate food. Click it in your inventory to give it a taste and save off your hunger. So that's food right there. Got a bunch of potions. Now, is that basically anything special right here? That's shield, or is this like decor? Well, it wouldn't be a roguelike if I didn't actually try to, like, you know, read some stuff here, so... Your weapon glows blue for a moment. What do you want to call it? I enchanted this. Not sure it worked properly, but whatever. Your hands glow red. What do you want to call it? Now, am I naming the scrolls there, I wonder? It could be actually after, like, the name of the scrolls after you use them, so that's a thing. Oh wow, everything seems so cosmic. Bright colors. I'm more of hallucinating or something like that. You feel very sick now. You feel stronger now. What bulging muscles? So now I've obviously increased my strength maybe? But is it temporary? Hey, this tastes great. It makes you feel warm all over. What do you call it? I'm not sure, by the way, when I'm basically typing stuff, it seems like I'm moving around. That probably is something, you know, you don't want to basically have app and basically have like a, you know, thing basically up like that. Okay, my HP came back. Yeah, I have to say, with the potions and stuff like that, it's not really helping identify what they basically are, so... Could be better. Looks like I got a regeneration potion going on somewhere. Good, I killed it. Armor. Look at that polish. Now, if your first thought is you like to hop into that brand new set of armor, well, think again. Not all armor is created equal. Some are enchanted and some are cursed. So blah blah, armor's armor. Oh god, there's a lot of stuff in here that's dangerous. Well, look at you. You're improving. Whenever you gain enough experience from battling monsters, you will level up. The most obvious benefit is that you will have more HP, but you're also stronger in ways that you might not immediately be obvious. When you get to level 4 or 5, go ahead and take a swing at Emo or Hobgoblin. You'll find that you can now mow them down like grass. So I guess you get more accurate. Nice monster. Well, you're dead. Shiny new weapons around apparently. Okay, so some weapons you find in dungeon might be enchanted. Blah blah. We already seen this about the armor. By the way, for these blips here, by the way, if you're gonna have like, you know, dump button basically to, like, you know, finish off the thing, there should be like a next if it's gonna be one that follows it, so you can basically, like, you know, see all of this stuff. It might also be nice if, like, you can actually, like, you know, refer to stuff in you know, the interim if you want to as well, but whatever. Level up again. Alright, well, we got everything in here. I have to say the ASCII makes it a little bit hard to see stuff, so... Let's go to options here. I'm just going to turn off the ASCII... There. So now, like, you know, it's a little bit better for seeing stuff around me. By the way, we now have, like, you know, almost 25 HP. I was like, you know, S supposed to indicate flies circling around a dead body. Alright, well I want to basically explore the entire level, I guess, so let's do that. Oh, right, sometimes there's like these guys in the, you know, these corridors. I took a nasty hit there, I think. You can die. We got ourselves a ring. Yeah, that information right there, by the way, it seems like really annoying. It's maybe something I may want to refer to basically at some point, but, you know, it's something maybe you have, like, in how to play, like, it's, like, you know, something to read on later. So, wheel, wear, eat, quaff, reach, throw, put on, name, drop. We're just gonna drop this. I got some ring mail on, don't really need to put better, like, just armor on, basically, so... You're now wearing a moonstone ring, so that's being worn. My hands glow red from something. What a trippy feeling. Oh, I think, yeah, I'm like, you know, confused or something. Yeah, it's not me, like, just, you know, running around randomly. It's just the potion doing that, I guess. This is why you don't quaff ID. You're dead? And I level up. How nice. Okay, so I can hold down M to get a map, by the way. I'm kind of warning to myself if there's basically any secret passages on the first level, but, you know. Not sure there's any room for it to basically appear anywhere. How do I search around? Q to search the ground, running for hidden passages and traps. Okay, nothing's here, I guess. I mean, there might be something in, like, the corners there, but... whatever. Oh! Keep running and stuff into this damn passage, but well. Aha! There's the stairs down. When you find a set of stairs, stand on them, look down, and press spacebar to interact. That will send you to the next floor, down deeper to the dungeon. Or you'll, or if you've actually found the amulet, it will send you one floor up and closer to safety and glory. Now, don't bother, there's no stairs or anything. where it basically comes. You're basically going down a level, and it's like going down a level, not like going back up. Traditional rogue mechanics and such. You can die, snake. You got ourselves a dark room. Okay, mapped it out. You know, I sort of feel basically that this is a game that should have like Doom-like searching mechanics where maybe just like, you know, this piece of wall looks different. So I can search it and basically like, you know, possibly find like a secret door. Not sure how you program it into like a random generated game, but you know, it's an idea. Long level. Or a long room, rather. It's a pleasant little experience of playing this game. Got an excellent hit on the Kestrel. He's gonna check all the walls for doors. Because, you know, there's a door right there. You know, it makes me wonder if there's like torches you guys should pick up to sort of like, you know, see stuff around yourself. Is that a speed potion? I'm not really sure. There's the stairs down. Yeah, I can see like I think in the bottom there, the bottom right, you can see like a buff. Zoom. Alright, slow down, Greenhorn. You've been running around a dungeon and you haven't even realized how hungry you've gotten. Keep a close eye on your stat bar. Hunger can creep up in even the most experienced dungeon delver. You have a ration in your inventory, right? Press I to open the inventory and then left click on the ration to eat it. You can eat that also, or any slime molds you've picked up along the way. If you run out of food, well, good luck. So, we got the ration somewhere in here. Yuck, this food tastes awful. It's not supposed to taste good. Alright, well that seems to be it for this dungeon. There's a room up there I missed, possibly. Gotta watch out running through these, you know, corridors and such. I'm probably wasting time going through all the, like, the, you know, the rooms like this, but whatever. There's the bow. A two-handed sword. You know, I wish you could actually, like, you know, press a question mark or anything on any enemy find here. Now I got myself a two-handed sword to, you know, use. Hello, Hobgoblin. Bye-bye, Hobgoblin. There we go, we made it through the second level. It seems like a good time to really see, like, you know, push around the options a little bit again, so... Is there mimics in this game? Or maybe I, like, you know, that guy can't be turned into, like, you know, anything, because basically, like, you know, it's dead. Die. All the gold and nowhere to spend it. Okay, so I found a secret passage or something right here. There's a bat. I can see this being a game, by the way, where you probably want to have like some things textured and some things in ASCII just to make it just more distinguishable. Probably make it so, like, you know, the enemies basically are ASCII just like, you know, because they show up a little bit better. Rattlesnake. Now, is it possible for enemies to run into these rooms, I wonder? A potion of poison. So we do actually know what the, you know, these basically are once you basically read them once, so, okay. I can throw that too if I want, so that's cool. Your nose tingles and you smell food. Food? Let's take you out. Dead emu. You know, for the most part, I'm liking what I'm basically seeing here, but I kind of feel like some things could be better explained. Like, what do, like, the potions basically do, perhaps? Try out the wands, I guess, a little bit before we conclude our play session here. Double corridor. Interesting. Was that a problem with, like, the, generation there? Here's the way down. Whoa, looks like you set off a trap. Well, don't worry about it too much. Traps are on their own in a dungeon aren't too dangerous. Although if you trip one when monsters are around, you might get in trouble. Traps can be found and then disarmed with the Q key. I wouldn't bother searching for traps until you're very deep in a dungeon where monsters are extremely lethal. You should be able to handle an email if it comes across you while you're stuck in a bear trap, right? You can also search the space immediately around you for traps with the Q key. Searching again after traps are discovered will disarm it as well. Okay, so that's like a sleeping trap, maybe? Gold! I kind of feel that way and just like, map the door should be a little more like, it should be a little easier to see. I probably can fall into the same, like, trap again. Good to know. You can die. That was yummy slime mold. That's a slime mold what they look like when they're basically a texture. I sort of feel like this map here should be like, floating. So you can't actually tell where, like, in a dungeon you basically spawn in, like if you're on the side or not. Just make it a little more difficult, but whatever. He just got smashed against the wall. Long corridor. Also passage, apparently. Alright, I want to basically test this out, so... I have no idea what the wand's doing. That looked like a teleport. Yeah, I feel like, the biggest misgiving I basically have for this game is the fact that, Rogue difficulty is not really telling me, like, what everything's basically doing. It could be on lower difficulty basically gives you that information, but, if I'm a roguelike player basically comes to this game, I'm probably not going to be playing on, like, those difficulties. those lower difficulties because I already know, like, you know, how, like, these role games basically sort of work. A crude light flashes in your eyes. Why? What type of trap is that? I have no idea. Now they're wearing that ring. No idea what it basically does. It's a scroll of identify scroll, but you don't have any. Again, I have no idea what that basically is telling me, so whatever. Throw. Throw a non-weapon item at a monster and score a hit. Okay, it's time that trap finally. I kind of feel the trap spot where you really shouldn't be like pushing around, but whatever. You can't take it with you, but they'll write how much you got on your tombstones and stuff like that, I guess. Honestly, those are basically, you know, referring to like classic rows, like, you know, gameplay and such. Well, I'm honestly missing a whole lot of this, like, you know, dungeon, I guess. There must be some more secret rooms I like, you know, passed, but whatever. Let's get down to floor 5 and just go get killed, I guess. Amber potion. There's a zombie. Projectile hits. I was gonna let it hit me and kill me, I guess. And there we go, we died. Alright, so, you know, rest in peace, there's our gold, there's what killed me. Not sure what the 2023 is all about down here. Is that my gold? Or is that my gold? Well, let's just do some like stuff here, I guess, just to test it out. We'll go back to novice. Or, you know, definitely we'll dig a dungeon. So welcome. Well, aren't you a brave one for coming here? But the Fire Guild doesn't take greenhorns, you know. First things first, you need to know how to your controls. Use the mouse to look around and WASD to move. Press M to open up your map. Press I to get your inventory. I guess like your basic tutorial thing here, maybe. The only way you're going to find the M of Yendor and bring it back is to find the hidden stairs on each floor of the dungeon. So get looking, and I'll tell you about the things we find along the way. By the way, you can hold shift key to move faster, but remember that everything else will as well. Now this feeling hits you. Maybe coming here wasn't such a good idea. Barry? Is that hostile? There's a potion to restore strength. Topaz. Well, that's a very interesting dungeon design. Emo feathers. Okay. These are very big rooms. I'm not sure what's up with the fairies running around, but whatever. Take that, Kestrel. Die. I kind of wonder how far these, like, sight range for these guys basically are. If, like, I see you, like, over such vast distances in these rooms. But yeah, it's like a very interesting sort of dungeon design. It's definitely not rogue. Now a turquoise potion. Fairy disappeared. Quite a bit of exploration on its first level. Back to the stairs. Alright, well, we got down to the next level. I kind of feel that that's sort of like, what do you say? It was kind of feeling like that first level is sort of like, level like, 0, so to speak, in a way. I'm gonna put this on for sure. So we got Monster Confusion, we got Steel Staff, Push of Luck. Definitely nice that I actually could see, like, what these basically did, by the way. Without having to sort of guess. Oh, we're back to our normal big rooms. There goes the zombie. I feel I'm getting old. It definitely feels like ASCII would be a lot easier to see in these, like, textures. And I feel like the old people would say, like, it's easier to read ASCII. What is that? So I guess you can have like a classical dungeon, you can have like this like sort of dungeon here. I guess he froze me for a moment there. There goes the orc. Guess he dropped treasure for me. Orc war banner scrap into your bag. Okay. Monster bit bag. A flask of the good stuff, high proof, reduces damage, increases strength while active. Use it only when you need to. You're not likely to find any more down here. Emu feathers, good condition. If you put these under your boots, you'll be a little bit sneakier. Increase the chance of weapons appearing in a dungeon. Okay, so these are like sort of like advanced things you can basically have. You know, one of like these like enemies basically have like advanced things going for them. So, like the ice monster freezes you when it basically attacks you. That seems to be what's happening, right? I got frozen. I died of hypothermia. Alright, well. It's got some interesting bits to it, Rogue FP, but, you know, there's some things that, like, you know, kind of irk me at the same time. Still, definitely a, you know, game to check out, so hope you guys basically enjoy and take care.